Hello, everybody. Well, this is obviously the weekend of love, so I'm going to be doing a reading, just a general reading about, love and what I feel what's coming up for people. So it's just going to be a general love Valentine's reading. And I have my angel candle going, and I have some sea salt there. And the reason I have sea salt is because it's good for like cleansing and purity and just gives a really good energy. And then I have my little rose quartz crystal, and that's also for love, which during the reading I'm going to be holding on to it just to get some better energies. So I'm going to be doing a reading for everybody around the world, just a general love reading, and just talk about a few things, what I feel for people, and just in general what I feel um, love is about. Well, I just think that a lot of people have trouble on Valentine's Day expressing their feelings, or birthdays or Christmas. They're just not very, emotional people. So they take the day on Valentine's Day to express how they feel to their, spouses, lovers, friends, brothers, sisters, sons, daughter, everybody. And I think that's a beautiful thing, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just like to say that I think that people should tell them or show them the ones that they love any time of the year. I think it's fine. I don't think it matters. I think that it's just an extra special day to show somebody, that you care. And what I just wanted to say is that it's nice to show people that you care, even just sending, a little message saying, hey, I was just thinking about you, I just want to let you know I love you. Just that little extra special can really boost somebody's day, whether it's on Valentine's Day or, any day, any time of the year. I think a lot of people are just feeling down. And I think a lot of couples, I see a lot of couples, especially some of the men, but most of the women, but I'm not going to say genders, it could be women, men, whatever, just couples in general that are in a relationship or married. I don't feel they're going to want to feel like celebrating Valentine's Day actually on the day. They might decide to celebrate it tonight or tomorrow or even like the following weekend, or maybe some of you felt like celebrating it last weekend. I just feel like a lot of people or couples this weekend are just busy, maybe with working, and it's not that they don't want to. I just feel like it's just the weekend where, it's all hyped up. I mean, actually, all the Valentine's candy came out right after Thanksgiving. People just get the hyped up, and like right after Christmas, everything just gets pushed on people. I think people get stressed out. So they can feel more relaxed if it's actually not on that day. So that's why I want to say, like, some of the couples, the men or the women, that are maybe expecting something either tonight or tomorrow or Sunday, if you don't get it, it doesn't mean you won't. It just means it might happen, next week or next weekend. I don't feel too much longer after that. I just feel maybe a week after or a week before, depending on, your own personal situation. And I do see a lot of couples this year really, trying to show their loved ones that they love them. Even if they're just staying in, they'll make them, their favorite dinner, or go out of their way to maybe give them a massage, which they normally don't do. Just things that maybe you normally wouldn't do, people will want to do for their significant other, just because I just feel like it's such a hard time in the world. There's a lot of crisis with, you know, just everything, and people just aren't feeling in the spirit, like even with Christmas or New Year's Eve or um, Halloween this year, any of the holidays that have happened so far. They just didn't really feel up to it. It's like it was after the fact. And I just feel that's going to be the theme for this holiday too. I do feel things are going to turn around, but not until the spring, when there's going to be a spiritual shift. I think there's going to be a spiritual shift for a lot of people, and then when the spring comes and summer, then people will start, getting back to the way they used to be. But that's another thing I'd like to mention is that, people take people for granted and they don't appreciate them for the things that they do every day. And so when Valentine's Day comes up, they want to show them even extra. I really do care about you. And again, I don't feel there's anything wrong with it. What I'm just trying to say is that you should try to do it, every day. Show somebody that you love, that you appreciate them. Tell them. Because, life is short and we just don't know. And I just feel strongly that that's the messages that are coming through to me to tell you, just to listen. I mean, it's not like you don't already know that. I'm not being condescending by any way. I'm just saying what I feel. This is coming from my heart and my angels and my guides. And I just pray on this a lot. And I just think, a lot of people right now can't be with the one they love on Valentine's Day. They're separated by work, or maybe they're in the military, or maybe somebody had to move, and maybe your significant other's in another state. So, and it's okay. Just call them on the phone or text them and tell them, hey, I love you. When we get together, even if it's, August 3rd, we can celebrate Valentine's together then. Like, don't feel like if you're not doing anything this Valentine's Day, that it's the end of the world, because it's not. And if you are alone, you can do something for yourself. You can give yourself a bubble bath. You can buy yourself even if just buy yourself one little flower, or make yourself a nice dinner, or just take care of yourself, love yourself, because what it all comes down to is you love yourself first. And it's about sacrificing and doing something for the other person. Sometimes in life we have to do things that we don't want to do, but we do them anyway because we love the other person so much. And we want to show that other person also that we do love ourselves at the same time. And I do see a lot of people traveling this, I was going to say New Year's Eve. That's Valentine's Day. I see travel, but I don't see like really far travel. I mean, driving maybe a few hours to go see somebody, or maybe traveling the next city over if you are going out to a restaurant, or traveling to go see a movie, but maybe it's, in the next city over. I do see a lot of people out and about on the road, whether you're shopping or going out to dinner. And I just want to say be careful with that, because I do see there's a possibility of some accidents because people be rushing around, and if they're in that love mode, maybe not paying attention. I mean, I'm just warning you now, just be careful, because if I see something bad, I'll say something bad. If I see something good, I'll say something good. I'm just not the little good love fairy to come say, it's all about love. Nothing's going to happen. Your life is perfect, because life isn't perfect. I'm not saying you can't keep yourselves at home in that little love bubble. Obviously, nothing will happen, but if you are going out, which you should, because you shouldn't stay at home because something bad might happen. I'm just saying that's what I feel like. There could be some accidents, and I wouldn't want to see anybody get in an accident on Valentine's Day. And I see somebody is going to write somebody a really beautiful letter, or write something really beautiful in a card, or even like an email or texting. And I guess it's more than one person, but not a lot of people, but some of the people, maybe like 40%. And it's really going to be something you don't expect, because this person isn't really that kind of a person. So when you get that kind of message from them, you should save it and try to print it if you can, or take a picture of it or something and hang it up somewhere, because I think it'll be something nice to have. It's a really nice memory. And down the road, if you and your significant other are not getting along, you always have that little note from them, and you can hang it up, wherever you feel like. You can even put it in your car, or at work, or kitchen, bathroom, living room, whatever you feel. And I think it's sometimes to have those nice little reminders when you aren't getting along. You have that memory, And I mean, I know we all have memories stored in our brains, in our hearts, but sometimes it's nice if you have it out and about, so you can see. And another little thing too, since it is Valentine's Day, people that are single and alone, write a list of things that are really good about yourself, and just brag if you want, make yourself feel good. And then that's something else you can do too, is you can post it somewhere. So when you get down on yourself and you're feeling lonely, you could see that and think, you know what? I am good. I'm beautiful. I have this. I have that. Everything's fine. It is hard being alone on any holiday, But remember, we are never alone because our angels are with us all the time. They're there for us. All you have to do is call on them, and they are right there. Just you have to give them permission to come into our lives. And we do have free will, but they can come down and comfort us anytime we want. All we have to do is ask. So I hope that inspires some people. I hope it helps some people. This is just a general little reading. I just wanted to give a little bit of inspiration and wish everybody, no matter what you're doing or wherever you are, that I hope you have a wonderful, Valentine's Day, and that you can appreciate the things you have, whether you're alone or you're single.